Hello viewers, this is Major General S.K. Singh. On behalf of Sri Shakti Defence Academy Lucknow, I welcome you on this show. This is the part 2 of the first of the series of videos which will be showing on Hamas-Israel war. As you know, in our first part, we have already covered as to what was the background of the Hamas and why it happened, and what has happened on attack once the Hamas has attacked, and what is going to be the end result, likely end result. That was my assessment as a defense analyst. So in this part, a lot of debate actually has been going on in the various channels, international media as well as national media, and I thought it is better to clarify as far from my point of view as defense analyst as to what it should be the actual, so that you as part of the aspirants of clearing SSB should not go wrong, and accordingly what reply should you give in case a discussion comes up on this in the GD. But before I go ahead, please don't forget to subscribe for our channel, and do press like and give your comments if required, and you can always ask questions to us. Our numbers are already given below. So, but before I go ahead in the Hamas-Israel war, I would like to clarify one issue which I had wrongly said in part 1 of our video on Hamas-Israel war. That is Iran. Iran actually, I had by mistaken called them as majority of the Sunnis. Actually, it's the other way around. Majority are Shias. It's a Shia-dominated country, and they are the one who are actually supporting Hezbollah terrorist organization, which is totally supported by Iran. And Hezbollah is the one who is supporting the Hamas. So you must realize this, and in this war also, Hezbollah has operated a different front from the northern side. They are already operating from the Jordan. They are located there, and they have also fired missile. So they are in direct support, you can say, of Hamas. They are supporting their cause. Now, the first thing which arises is the question which I heard on the various TV channels, is that is Israel right to attack? I would say, why not? It's a massive terrorist attack, a brutal terrorist attack. Any nation on which it will happen is forced to retaliate. If it doesn't, then it will not be a nation. Tomorrow, this thing has happened. Now, coming tomorrow, something much bigger than this thing will happen. So, it has to be put an end. They have already fought this against Hamas. Israel has already fought 5, 6 times earlier, and they have captured some territory. But then international community, they interfered in between, and they had to then vacate that Gaza Strip, which is as on date, which is existing. So Israel is fully within their right to actually attack. Why not? Next question comes: is it a war between Israel and Palestine? Please don't mistake this. Palestine, yes, Gaza Strip is also part of the Palestine or the West Bank. West Bank and Gaza Strip makes the Palestine a country as such. And Hamas, almost 30% to 40% of their in their government, the various ministerial level, they are already there. So Hamas, you can say, is all part of Palestine, but it is a war not against the Palestine, but it is a war against Hamas. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Palestine becomes a sort of a country. So it is not two countries fighting each other. It is only one country, that is Israel, fighting against a terrorist organization. Third question which came up for discussion and the views is that what is the role of India? India has given full support to Israel. There are certain category of people who are asking questions as to why India, in case of Russia-Ukraine war, they never supported any country. They remained neutral. Why couldn't they remain neutral here? Just remember, friends, Russia and Ukraine war is a war between two countries. It is not a war between one country versus terrorist organization. And India is friend to Russia, India is friend to Ukraine. So India took a neutral stand. They couldn't side with anybody. But here it is one country fighting against a terrorist organization. So India rightfully is supporting Israel in this. They have given openly full support. So there is nothing wrong. These are all my views, I feel, and it should be done that way. So India has taken the right stand, and rather than being just a neutral, because a message has to go to the various terrorist organizations who are operating against India. If they don't support Israel, then a totally different message will go to, and it will boost the morale of the terrorist organizations like Hezbollah, Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba, and all these people who are operating opposite India. So the stand taken by India is absolutely correct. Then the next question comes, what is the role of Arab world countries? Remember, there are large number of Muslim dominated countries in the Arab world, and almost all of them are not supporting Hamas. It's only those 50% basically who are enemies of Israel, all surrounding Israel, the neighboring countries, they are the one actually who are supporting. Iran is also indirectly supporting, and openly they have come out with their stand. They stand in support of Hamas. So Arab world is divided, and all Arab nations are not supporting Hamas. And then the last thing is it the stage for World War III? These loose words I heard in some of the TV channels, that is it the beginning of World War III. You see, you must remember, World War जो है ऐसे नहीं start हो जाता है इस तरीके से. When Russia Ukraine war started, that time again a lot of discussions, TV channels and views were shared. It is the start of another third world war. When it comes to China, Taiwan, again they say it's going to be a war. World war doesn't happen like this. If you are supporting a particular country, that does not mean that it is 3-4 countries fighting against 4-5 organization of another 4-5 countries. No. If the war spreads beyond 2 countries, then only one can say 5-6 countries or 10 countries they are involved, major countries, those powerful countries. Then yes, it is a World War III. But do you think that Israel fighting against Hamas will initiate World War III? Do you think that the fleet which Americans have moved into the Mediterranean Sea in this conflict of Hamas and Israel, is it a start of World War III? No, these are all the precautionary measures which the various nations are taking. If some countries, stronger countries, European countries, America, have openly supported Israel, that does not mean that their troops are going to come here and fight. It is the Israel who will have to fight. So, please, from my point of view, as defense analyst, I can only say that nothing like this is going to happen in future also. Neither it is an initiation of World War III, nor it's going to happen. At least taking Hamas and Israel into it. So these were the issues I thought I'll clarify, so that our SSB students, SSB candidates, they should not get mixed up in giving their response once this question is asked in the group discussion, or it is asked in the interview, or it comes as a lecture. Please do not, dear viewers, don't give all sorts of wrong judgment or wrong recommendations. What I am telling you, just follow this, and these are the very brief, you can say, presentation on this. In future also, as the war progresses, I'll be updating you on this issue on Hamas Israel. So till then, see you, and don't forget to subscribe for our channel in case you want to continue watching for our latest current affairs news as related to the SSB. We are keeping these presentations at SSB level only. Thank you. Jai Hind.